Hello, beautiful people. It's another brand new day, and I'm super excited that you tune into my podcast for today. I'm so grateful and elated because I know each time you tune into this podcast, you're on your way to becoming a better version of who you are. On this podcast, the Metamorphose podcast, it's my duty and my goal and my vision to ensure that you become better at what you do, that you become a better version of yourself. Just like our softwares and the apps in our phones always ask us to update them, so also we as humans, we can update ourselves. We can become better and better at what we do. And so on this podcast, I share practical secrets that can take us from where we are now into where we want to be. And a wise man said, knowledge is power. But a wiser man has said, knowledge is not just power, but the applied knowledge is power. That's to make us understand that all I teach in this podcast, if only you can practice them on a daily basis, I tell you, you would be amazed what your life will turn into, because I share only practical secrets that can catapult you from where you are now into where you want to be in the nearest future. On today's podcast, I'll be continuing a series that this will become episode 3 of maximizing life's seasons. I made us understand that as seasons changes, so also our life changes. We are governed by seasons and times. Like I said, they determine the clothes we wear, the food we eat, and the places we go to. So seasons, just like seasons changes, so also our life changes. And so we need to understand the beauty of each season and how we can better maximize each season that we are in that can make us become better. In one of my previous episodes, when I talked about metamorphose, I talked to us about the butterfly. That a stage comes in the butterfly whereby the butterfly, it seems as though nothing is working. It seems as though the butterfly is not growing, as though it's stagnant and the likes. But after a period of days, the adult emerges and then it begins to fly. So to make us understand that we as humans, we undergo various stages. So for the butterfly, it undergoes 4 stages, which are from the egg to the larva, from the larva to the pupa, and from the pupa to the adult. So we as humans, we undergo various changes. We undergo various seasons of our lives. And if only we can understand them, and then we can enjoy the benefit of each season. And so on my previous podcast, I talked to us about the spring. And I told us the spring is a time of new beginnings. You can be a beginner at anything. That before you become a pro at anything you do, then at first you are first a beginner, like an apprentice. You were not knowing your left from your right, but over time, if only you can give more time, you discover that you gain the experience needed in that particular field, and at the end of the day, you become a pro. So you have moved from the stage of being an amateur to a professional. So the spring season is a time where we are in a beginning season, in a relationship, in a business, in all ramifications of life. And that's it. And I told us about the beauty of the spring season, that at that time plants and animals, they reproduce, they grow. And so on today's podcast, I'll be talking about the summer season, the beauty of the summer season. Summer is the hottest of the 4 temperate seasons, falling after spring and before autumn. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it is winter in the southern hemisphere, and vice versa. Summer is traditionally associated with hot or warm weather. The concept of summer in European languages is associated with growth and maturity, especially that of cultivated plants, and indeed, summer is the season of greatest plant growth in regions with sufficient summer rainfall. So, during summer, the environment is usually hot and warm, and it helps. This sunlight is needed by plants in order for them to grow. So the summer season is to complete what the spring started. That's why in life you can't jump seasons. A wise man said, if you jump up, you will surely come down. Say, but if you grow up, you will stay up. Life is in seasons and in stages. We need to understand this and not compare our lives with others that are in their own seasons. Be ready to go at your pace. Slow and steady wins the race. So our lives are in seasons. So the summer, that's when the sunshine, there's a lot of sunshine in the summer season. And so plants grow. And as we all know, plants need sunlight for them to grow through a process known as photosynthesis. That means when there is no sunlight, plants don't grow. If you put a plant or a flower near the window, you will discover that the plant will grow towards where there is sunlight. So sunlight is necessary for plants to grow. And you know, one of the beautiful things about the sunlight is that the sun is a daily reminder that we too can rise again from the darkness, that we too can shine our own light. That's to make us understand that no matter what darkness that you are in, the sun will soon shine. No matter what darkness you are in, never give up, because your season of sunshine is coming. It's coming. In summer also, there are longer days and shorter nights because there is more sunlight and everywhere is warm, and plants grow, plants reproduce. So we must understand that our lives are in seasons, so that we will not compare ourselves with anyone. There are so many beautiful things associated with the summer season, of which is so beautiful. Number one, like I have said before, the sunshine. Number two, going to the beach. Number three, exercising. Number four, going abroad. Number five, time off school. 6, chill time. And 7, ice cream. So the summer season is basically one of the seasons where friends and family go out for vacation. So it's one of the best seasons in the year. So it means it's another time to rest after a day's job, after stress, in order to cool off. Because statistics has proven that we are more productive during those times we are resting, whereby we are off work. So vacations are very important. So this summer season is a time whereby we grow exponentially. When the sun is up, like I said, plants grow very well. And I want to liken this sunshine, the things that we need in our lives that can help us grow from where we are now into where we want to be. And so I will liken the sunshine to number one, knowledge. Adequate information. You cannot do better than what you know. Dr. David Oyedepo once said that if somebody scores 20%, then the person only knew 20%. So if somebody scores 80%, for example, it means the person knows 80%. What you get in life, the result you get in life is as a result of your knowledge bank. How much information are at your disposal? Informations, they have the capacity to catapult you from where you are right now into where you want to be. The right knowledge. So that's why we must pursue after knowledge. Read good books. A good book can change your life. A good book can change your life. Always know that. A good book. So gather information in that choosing field that you are in. So it's not enough for you to start. It's not enough for you to begin something. But the question is, how much knowledge do you have concerning that thing? Maybe you want to start a business. How much knowledge do you have about starting a business? Have you done your feasibility studies? Have you done your pros and cons to be able to check how successful will this business be? So adequate knowledge is essential if we must what? Blossom, if we must grow, our life must go to the next level. Then number 2, the right relationships. A wise man once said, and I quote, a man will remain in the same spot for 5 years except for 1, the book he reads, and 2, the association he keeps. So it means knowledge and friendships. There are people that come into your life that act as sunshine. They help you to blossom. They help your natural abilities to come into light. So we need the right people, the right friends, people that can energize you, people that can spur you up to achieve great feats. The right relationships. And they come as in form of mentors, they come as form of friends and coaches. We need the right people in our lives. You don't know what you don't know as a result of not learning from the people that know it. I will say that again. You don't know what you don't know as a result of not learning from the people that know it. So we need the right relationship. We need the right mentors. So in that choosing field that you are in, that niche you find yourself, look for mentors that can help accelerate your progress. We need the right relationships. And number 3, the right environment. Apple seeds cannot grow in all type of soils. Your business cannot thrive in every environment. We all need the right soil. We need the right soil, the right environment, the right location for our lives to go from one level to another. So the summer season is a season of sunshine, and I love the information. So if you want to grow, then you need information, you need the right relationships, and then you need the right environment. Thank you so very much for listening to my podcast for today. I will end today's podcast with a quote by Nelson Mandela, which says, part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointed toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. Never forget that. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast for today. Do well to comment, like, and share to your social media handles. You can reach me on my social media handles on Andrew Lugbo. Thank you so very much.